And here we are.
Is that the like more upbeat version? It seemed faster. Did you crank the MP3 player a little too tight?
Yeah. The monkey was dancing even faster this time. Hey, wait a second. Oh yeah.
Hey.
All right.
Hello.
Look at that.
How's it going, everybody?
Good.
Just grand.
Did I miss the introductions? How was your week and everything?
No.
You're here just in time.
We weren't going to do that at all.
Nice.
Now we have to do it. So, hey, you're back from Mexico, Alex.
Back from Mexico. Came back sick and everything.
Sick?
Oh no.
What do you mean sick?
I had a cold. I got a cold like on Wednesday. I was sick like Wednesday and Thursday.
Oh.
But then it went away.
Not Friday?
Nope.
Because I saw you Friday and Saturday.
Nope.
So
healthy as an ox.
Good. Yeah. So we had your Mexican counterpart here when you were gone. He was he was here. Yeah.
Alex
Papi Chulo.
Alex, and by the way, we all know now that all of us are funnier when we're not here.
Yeah, completely.
Yeah.
I killed.
I've got some material planned for my funeral. It's gonna be killer. Yeah.
It's awesome. I got funeral stuff too.
Yeah. By the way, is it raining sideways in your house?
No. I was playing with puppets all day, so making videos for work.
What exactly is it that you do?
Puppet porn.
I do puppet porn. It's a dirty business. Somebody's got to have their hand in things.
I was just gonna say, he dabbles. He likes to keep his hand in it, though. Yeah. Okay. There we go.
Big stuff happened over at the doghouse.
What?
Forgot what I was going to say.
Forgot.
I was there. What happened? What happened there? Other than the usual.
Anyway, is it raining sideways in your house?
No, it's not. These are just lights.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And there they go. Must be a hurricane.
I can make this stuff up.
You can't write this stuff.
Okay. I'll tell you. Kids, this is what it takes to be professional.
Just a goddamn mess is all I am. Just a goddamn mess in shoes.
I don't know why I wore my Sunday fez for this.
Jesus.
So
I feel like the Wizard of Oz with this background.
now, Barry, is that like the original map quest?
Yeah. It was a real bitch to carry this around and get directions while I'm on my motorcycle.
Oh no.
That's the same motorcycle you had in college?
No, that one died a slow, painful death.
They all do.
Yeah.
You ride?
I rode. That was my first motorcycle. It was a Honda 350.
I know those.
And I rode it from Brockport near Rochester to my house, like 7 hours. And
holy crap, on a 350?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
And like through Manhattan to get to my house. It was brutal.
Not meant for cruising.
No, it's meant for going out and getting a couple of groceries while you can.
Exactly. It's what you use to get back and forth from your Harley.
That's right.
It's like a dinghy for a yacht,
That's right. Strap it on the back. Yeah.
I had to take my motorcycle test the first time on a Honda 350. Bob Lamar, who Steve knew, I was supposed to go, and he was going to take me there, and I was going to go on my bike, and he's going to go in his car, and my bike wouldn't start that day. So we had to take his bike, and I had to ride this unfamiliar bike to take my test. So I know the 350. It's a nice thing for not going long distances.
Right, exactly. And then
That's crazy.
I had my starter had punched a small hole in the crankcase.
Oh,
So, and that's pretty much the death of the bike. But of course, when you're 19 years old, you just keep putting oil in it. Screw
yeah.
the leak,
I had a Fiat, so yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I had a Corsair. That was Tom. You remember my hog, don't you?
Your what?
My hog.
Your hog?
Yeah,
Steve, that's no way to talk about your girlfriends.
That's right.
I had a hog for a while. I never rode him, but
Your hog. I don't remember a hog.
no.
No, I don't remember a hog. I'm sorry. Sorry.
You're gonna have to present a picture or something
Nope.
of
Not in there. Not in
Tom
there.
next to the hog.
Yeah. No,
Yeah, well, I had a hog.
had a hog.
My dad was into Triumphs. He had a
And then he had you.
Triumph out of a
So did you
The
learn to
motorcycle.
ride, Alex?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
I respect the bikers on the road, but down here especially, it's way too dangerous.
You're
Yeah.
right. Oh yeah. When I came down to Florida, I thought, hey, great, I can ride 12 months of the year here. I'll go get a bike. And I went and I went to a Honda dealership, and they had the bike dealership, and they had it all picked out, and I got the financing. All I had to do was sign. So I went in, and between that time and when I had to sign, I realized that, the weather down here is ridiculous, and the drivers are so awful. I said, I literally had the pen in my hand to sign and drive the bike away, and I just said, no, bye.
How about
It's
that?
crazy.
That made some salesperson's day. You know?
They went through all this crap to get me financing and to get the deal and all these negotiations, and I just dropped the pen. I said, yeah, everything's great except Florida, so I got to go.
That's the problem. Is like the good places to ride are like up north, but then you can only ride a certain amount of time.
Yeah. And you got.
They should just take upstate New York and move it to Florida, and take Florida and move it to upstate New York.
Doesn't fit. If you look right here,
You see? This is a man who's prepared.
yeah, I can make it fit, but it's going to take a few adapters. Give me a couple of weeks so I can get the
We're gonna
part.
run into like
I think that deserves a ding on the bell.
Okay. I've got some adapters. I need a USA to USB adapter. There you go. There's a.
why is my USB got like a tooth in it now?
Well, this is the USA right here.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I
That was
blame
that
the
was
US.
the
That
joke.
was the joke. I see.
Yeah.
I had a hog once.
What did you name it?
Elvin.
That's some pig.
Was it? Did you like the hog? I mean, was it a
Nah,
friendly?
was too tough.
I don't understand.
So, Steve, say one more sentence like, it was a Harley, blah, 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 or
No, it wasn't. It was a hog. I've been telling you.
I
Just
don't
a hog, 4 legs,
Oh, an
running
actual
around the
hog.
yard.
You didn't really have a hog. You mean like a potbelly pig kind of thing?
Of course, I didn't have a hog.
Anyway, so New York.
This is a very poor play on words. Where's your buzzer, Tom?
This doesn't rate the buzzer. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
Oh.
below.
I'll tell you what you get though.
Wow. So
You
There
get
you
that.
go.
You get that.
that's me and my Sunday's best right there. The hair, the eyes.
caramba.
So we didn't even look at this. We've had a long, wonderful little conversation with no stoppers. What happened? It was
Well, it's sometimes you just get caught up in the conversation.
Where'd Steve go?
no.
But you know, today is
Eaten by a shark.
International Tongue Twister Day.
Oh,
Is it?
Yes.
Nice?
It's also National Hugging Musicians Day.
Ooh.
Needless,
That's kinda
needless
weird.
to say, I've been getting hugged all day
Oh,
by the hog.
I see.
Front of the
What else is
tongue
it?
goes to the green.
Ah, it's also National Indian Pudding Day.
Nice.
Indian
Now,
pudding?
is that Indian like India?
I don't know. I just read them. I don't write them.
Yeah, I don't think the Iroquois had pudding. I'm
Come to the Mohawk, pudding capital of the world.
all the the Sioux do celebrate General Custard Day, but
Oh.
It's not vanilla or chocolate, it's just general.
You know, it's also National Papusa Day. What exactly is Papusa?
It's
papusa?
a
Papa
it's a no. It's like a little. It's like an empanada. It's
Is
a
it?
little. It's a little pocket that they make in like Honduras or something.
You know who would know?
Alex would. Alex A. Hunter.
Alex the Gente would know.
Alex Alente.
Alex Ahente.
Yeah, Alex A. Hunter.
Alex
Ah,
A. Hente.
Alex A. Gente. And you know, I think that it was only courteous for of us to have Alex represented here when he wasn't here.
I think that's very courteous. And
Yeah.
I don't know how you learned such courtesy.
I'll tell you, we're gonna have to. From now on, we're just gonna call you Cream Soda.
There you go. Cream soda.
It's so smooth.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. So
Maybe you should try wearing those headphones on the outside of the.
Yeah, it doesn't work that way though.
Yeah.
I tried.
well, let's see if we can learn a little.
Little courtesy.
a little something about courtesy, right? I mean, crap. That's what I would do.
We're visiting room 10 to see an exhibit on courtesy.
Nice hat.
May I present Mrs. Anderson and her son Bill?
No, you may not.
Box on her
Mrs.
hat?
Anderson.
Building your business
What
online?
the hell,
Go to Wix.com and get your site up and running.
bastard! Skip ads.
We're already at the commercial part.
Didn't know they had ads in the 50s.
Or the internet. He's saying go to Wix.com. I don't need candles.
Once again, new heights of professional.
All right. That wasn't supposed to happen. That was not supposed to happen.
Oh, well.
Which is exactly what's supposed to happen here. Here we go.
Barry got the same picture.
Real
An
friendliness.
animal died on that lady's hat.
The neat job Bill did on the exhibit. Bill is pleased. That's courtesy at work. You can see, too, that everyone in the class must have done a great deal of thinking about
Pulling
Hang
courtesy.
out
on,
a chair
pulling
from
the-
the
Much work to prepare
Pulling a
the
chair out from
posters
an old
and the
lady?
rest of
That's
the
what I was going to say. Pulling out a chair from an old lady is not being courteous.
Bill is especially proud of his part in the exhibit. The artwork on this large poster, ways to show that we are thinking of other people.
Take it easy, Bill. I had
We
chemo.
help to make our meetings with other people courteous by using such words as please. Whenever we ask for anything, it shows our friendliness and courtesy if we ask with please. On the other hand, thank you is a simple way to repay those who do things for
So
you.
you say thank you when you want to say thank you. to
Another
someone.
expression we need all the time is
Please.
excuse me. It lets other people know that you are thinking of them when you say excuse me.
Excuse me. My
Still,
pen-
another way to smooth your meetings with other people is may I.
May I touch
If you
your
must
elbow?
interrupt, 2 words will show that you mean well. Simply, may I? Notice how pleasant and thoughtful Mrs. Anderson
kid
is
looks like
as she
George
expresses interest in Bill's ideas on the poster. Bill graciously shares the credit with his classmates. It was a joint project, he
Yes.
explains.
I drew it,
During their
and Joey
study
knocked the
of
books out of her
courtesy.
hand.
They all
While
split the
Pete
joint
and Marion posed, Bill sketched the action.
Please.
Wow.
He
Quarter
needed a
that sketch
model for
finished,
that?
ready for final artwork, Pete got ready to play the guest for the next pose.
You know what rhymes
Marion was
with
the
please, right?
hostess, offering him a cookie.
Cheese.
Thank you.
Pete showed that he appreciated her
Right, just a few
kindness.
cheese.
Stop moving.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you for the cheese.
For the next demonstration, they needed another chair to make
Spin
a
around
sofa,
like that.
and they needed a telephone.
I don't want to move the table by myself.
Joan played the other girl in conversation with Marion.
Joan got held back, what, 4 years?
Marion had to interrupt to answer the phone.
Please excuse me.
She was pleasant and
This has got all
courteous
these
as she
metal
excused herself.
layers, right? Like, what's going on?
I don't see a couch.
In the
there.
next pose, Marion had something important to say, or else she wouldn't have interrupted.
May I?
Marion
No.
is considerate of her friends.
No! Leave us alone, Marion.
Besides these examples of courtesy, there are others. For instance, Mrs. Anderson's way of constructive suggestion. And notice how Bill begins his reply.
It's really quite good, Bill. But don't you
Except-
think these courteous ways can be used in more than just these 4 situations?
Well, yes,
No.
you're right, Mother. That's why we put the captions on the poster.
Keeping
We
bees
need
or
them
something?
all the time.
Yeah, in case some dumbass doesn't read them.
Yes,
Thanks a lot,
we do
Mom.
need these simple expressions all the time to show that we are thinking of the other person.
You ruin everything!
On the table is a scrapbook, especially prepared for the exhibit.
This is why Dad
It
left.
also showed consideration of the other person. The exact form of an invitation letter may vary, but this is an example.
Dear parents, an exhibit of our schoolwork and courtesy will be held in room 10 of the Sunnyside School on May 29th.
This is your only
from
warning.
7:30 to 9 p.m. We
This
hope you
message
can
will
come.
self-destruct in
Your
15
friends, the
seconds.
class is room 10.
Notice the details about place, date, and time, as well as a few words of cordial invitation.
It doesn't say what year.
This
though.
type of invitation needs no acceptance, but the class prepared an example of one for their scrapbook.
Dear friends, we thank you very much for the invitation to your exhibit in room 10 of the Sunnyside School on May 29 from 7:30 to 9 p.m. We shall be pleased to see your work on courtesy.
And this is the
Sincerely
entire
yours,
collection of parents
your
for the
parents.
school, or?
A letter of acceptance shows all the same details
Why?
to be sure they
Why?
are correct.
Why?
And why is courtesy in quotes?
There is also a sample letter of regret stating why the person could not accept.
Do
Well,
they actually
On the next few
regret
pages of the scrapbook are drawings and poems Pete had made about courtesy when using the telephone.
I went to your last courtesy play, and I
Answer
regret it.
promptly. Don't keep the other person waiting.
See how they did that
Friendliness is one of the main
Magic.
parts of courtesy.
with the?
That
with
was
the-
pretty slick.
Look at
for,
that. With the, with,
that was
yeah.
slick for 1940.
Look at that. It goes from one page to the other.
It saves time and makes your conversation more pleasant if you speak distinctly.
I'd
Nice
love to
pants
get a
there, MC
millennial's
Hammer.
impression of this.
Or stink to speakly.
It's courteous to be brief. Someone else may want to use the telephone.
Yeah.
So pick up the phone and say goodbye.
So much for the scrapbook.
I'm
Over
looking for
here
something
is a
with more
poster that
nudity
another
sign.
student made. Be a good listener.
What?
It pleases the speaker to know you are really interested in him.
It'd be cool
And then,
if there
too,
was
you can
like
learn
fruit
much
coming
by
in.
listening carefully. Mrs. Anderson is being a good listener now, isn't she?
Yes.
And then there's the matter of introductions. How will Bill introduce his mother and his teacher?
Mother, may I present Miss Barton, our teacher?
Miss Barton,
See
may I
how Bill
present my
shows
mother's
respect
hat?
to his mother
I've been
by
trying to
mentioning
look
her
up her
first.
dress all
Because
through.
she is the older woman, he presents Miss Barton to her.
You just
And he
came from
helps
your
their
husband's
conversation
funeral,
get
huh?
started by explaining who Miss Barton is.
It's so nice to meet you, Mrs. Anderson.
My mother
Bill
wears
has
her
told
hat
me how much
backwards.
he enjoys your
If
class.
my father dies, it's
He's
a
learned so
veil.
much about courtesy.
I'm picking
How
up a
did you
lot of
teach him to
sexual
make
tension
such a
from
polite
the teacher.
What if
introduction?
she's remarried and she's
Perhaps
not?
Bill should explain
You know
that,
what?
Mrs.
You know what this is
Anderson.
missing? There's no
well, in our
pronouns.
practice in class, we learned that introducing people was just a matter of showing respect.
There's no pro actors either.
Marion, I'd like to introduce my friend Pete.
Bill mentioned the girl's
So why
name
don't you?
first and showed respect by presenting the boy to her.
Why
You
don't
can mention either name first with two boys of the same age.
Bill, this is Pete.
Pete Dalton, Bill Anderson. How do you do, Bill? Hello, Pete.
Hello, Pete. How you do, Bill?
So you're part of
So
the
the
Game's
poster
like
that
a
grew
wussy.
out of this practice
Go
is
back. Which one
included
is
in the
Bill?
exhibit. And that's how the class
Man
learned
to
that
woman.
introductions are really
Man to
easy.
woman.
Just remember to show respect.
bingo at 7.
Yes, women aren't taught to respect
Besides
men.
showing respect, your introductions can help the conversation to begin. Notice how Bill's mother introduces her friends, Mr. and Mrs. Hall.
Mrs.
Mr.
Hall,
Mrs.
this is
Hogg?
Miss Barton, the teacher in this room. Mrs. Hall is Joan Hall's mother.
Oh,
Miss Barton,
But she's
as
only a
hostess,
teacher in
offers
this
her
room.
hand. Next, Mr. Hall is presented to Miss Barton. And finally, Bill is presented to Mr. and Mrs. Hall. Remember the order? There's a technique to shaking hands.
You're squeezing.
No
my
one
hand.
likes to have his hand crushed by a bear, nor to clasp one like this, sometimes referred to as dead fish.
We prefer the dead bear.
And so the
Bears
introductions
like
have been
fish.
completed, and the group settles down to friendly conversation.
A lot of teeth smiling here.
Well, it's time to go now. What have you seen here? That is, what have you seen besides the posters and scrapbooks of the exhibit?
Hats, lots of hats.
Bunch
As
of
you
white
watch
people.
the host and hostess,
Where's the lady
their
with the dead
pleasant
animal?
manner
hat?
standing at the door to thank their guests for coming, as you see the guests reply graciously, you realize that it's the simple things, being friendly,
Yeah, Bill's as
thinking of
simple
the
as they
other
come.
person, and showing respect that make up
Okay.
everyday courtey.
I'm dead
Real
inside.
living
Goodbye.
courtesy has made the evening a pleasure and a success.
No.
I didn't see anybody wear an ugly sweater like so much like Bill
Yeah,
with the 2 roosters on it.
they were courteous enough. Not.
You have to admit, though, that was informative.
I'm not quite sure how you did that, Barry.
What the?
He was rubbing off on me.
How-
I always learned as when I was very young not to refer to any adults as fuckers.
Huh.
Meet the fuckers. Yeah.
What's going on back there?
Come here, you fucker.
How did you do that? I don't
Oh,
know.
I just did a screen grab of Steve and saved it as a JPEG
Wow.
and then uploaded it as my background.
Wow. That's I'm impressed.
One of me is bad enough.
The tech time of the show.
I know.
Well,
Wow.
that's Barry. Barry was always
I've
the.
forgotten how to do a
technology guy.
screen grab. I'll probably fuck up everything, but I'm gonna work on that.
Yeah, I just usually grab the screen. You know.
Yeah, that's what
Start
I was
that.
thinking
Yeah.
about doing there. Yeah. Okay. So our the next thing is it's going to take you by surprise, folks. I mean, it's not for the faint of heart. Not that any of you are, but we're going to be calling the game again.
Oh no!
Yeah, we're calling a game.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's not cricket. It's not rugby. It's Buzkashi. We're gonna be
Oh,
calling-
I love Buzkashi.
Don't
Is it
speak
fan?
too soon.
Is it fresh? Is it been made recently?
It's very
The
fresh.
only
It's
time
a
I had
little.
that, it gave me the runs for a week.
Yeah. It's very fresh. In fact, it's so fresh that yes, it is an Afghani sport where a huge load of people on horses play a kind of like a polo, except instead of a ball, they use a dead goat.
We
Of
did this
course
at my
they do.
sixth birthday. I'll never forget. It was awesome.
Yes. So now that you've been warned,
For all
There
those
is-
that don't eat meat.
I was going to say there's no vegan version of this at all.
They don't play with like what I forget what it's called. The Wonder
Seitan
Burger.
or
No,
or-
it's just
or-
the fake meat.
that is the fake.
Seitan.
Yeah, it's one of them.
Seitan, is it?
Seitan, yeah, Seitan,
Ah.
something like that.
Say-
Yeah.
Satan.
I thought those were deviled eggs.
Oh. All right. Are you ready for your to call a chucker of Buzkashi?
Can't wait.
Bring
Let's
on the
go.
Buzkashi.
That's what people always say.
It's the
what
sport you don't
country
want
is
to
this from?
misspell.
Afghanistan.
Ah,
I've got my Afghani slide whistle ready.
Okay, here we go.
Not a lot of female players, I bet.
No, not many.
Oh,
All right. There they go. And I think the goat's ready. The goat has been
this is
prepared.
live from the main stadium in
Yeah,
Afghanistan.
there you go. There it is. Okay.
Same crowd as that was at the cricket match last week.
Yeah, same crowd. Here they go.
oh boy.
There are
Where's the
112
goat? Where's
teams
the goat?
competing.
That's the goat fuck right there.
Yeah, I don't know what
Each
that's
person
all
who
about.
belongs to two teams.
Just
so it's
showing you.
confusing.
That looks a lot like the traffic on the way to the Buzkashi Stadium.
Yes, it is.
So let's get right back to the. How do we lose
Pull
the
over for
Buzkashi? There we go.
falafel. There it is.
we go.
Here we go. It's the
Who
warm
do they
up.
hold the goat with?
Hmm?
Who's got the goat?
There it is.
There it is. And he's
There's
released.
the dead goat.
It's a
Oh,
big
Here we
one.
go. And
And the two men are pulling the goat in. This is usually played with a woman being dragged, but
yeah.
There
And
we
off
go.
they go. I don't know if you can tell. There are
it's a scrum.
112
It's a goat
different
scrum.
teams competing right now at the same time.
it's truly the only battle royale sport for the goat.
Yeah. This is one of those sports where if you play it, what you don't want people to say about you is that you are the goat.
Right.
Yeah, goat's up. The goat is up.
Oh,
It's
it's
up.
so riveting.
Yeah,
Just the whole and the safety involved.
yeah. If you miss the goat, you have to punish your horse.
It's still 0-0 flat across the board.
I'm glad we've got good seats for this. I would hate to be up in the bleachers.
Oh, just
Ah,
to feel.
Yeah. Akbar just missed the first down.
Yeah. Oh, see?
We're gonna reset. Horses are
Oh,
going
he was
crazy.
about half a yard off sides on that play.
There it is.
You could see it.
And the goat's loose.
Okay.
The goat's slowly making its way through to the right side of the field.
Yeah. Yep. And they are, the Kabul Goat Busters are leading by 3 goats to 1. They are slashing at the goat, the horses, and each other.
There is a lot of horse mouth on everybody.
Yeah. I don't know how you top this, other than a
Well,
riot.
I'll tell you what, we have the right angle, gentlemen,
Yeah.
to really be able to see what's going on.
Where's the hole that you have to get the goat processing?
You're asking the wrong question.
Oh, there's the. Did you know that in Bushkaki the goat has to be headless?
But this one's not headless. This is
At this point, who knows?
no, not headless. Not a headless goat. Have they proceeded to the lightning round yet? I
The
don't
winner
know.
gets a Hungry Man TV dinner from Tyson.
It's just, it looks like a lot of mayhem, but there is a strategy to this.
It's interesting to see that all these players are on horseback. Certain countries, Bushkaki is played on yak.
Uh-huh.
It's
Have we gotten anywhere near the goat yet?
I don't
it's
know.
impressive to be around all the athletes,
Yeah,
and see
yeah.
so many people in shape.
It's cool that each of them brought their horse, which is nice. It's nice to get the horses involved too. They have such dull lives.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pony right there. Yeah.
It's
Yeah, I
small,
still
though.
don't see a goat. I haven't actually seen the goat. Maybe there's the
There
goat.
it is. There's the
Where's
goat.
the goat?
Getting picked up
Being
by
picked
the
up.
guy
Goat's getting pulled.
nicknamed Ron Howard. 'Cause he
Uh-oh.
loves all Ron
Pulling
Howard
towards
movies.
the hole.
And they're off.
And the goat is on the move. There it is. And the goat is in the hole. The goat is in the hole.
In the ring. Nice.
That's 1 point.
Let's eat.
Now,
Abdul gets an
Let's see
assist
that
on
in
that
slow
one.
a lot
motion.
of people don't know this, but the circle is made out of salt, so they can season it while they're dragging it around.
Wow. We were lucky to see that.
Ron Howard is so happy. Look at him.
Yeah. And let's see if we can just wrap it up here. What's happening with the goat? Oh, the goat! Nothing's happening with the goat at all.
I always thought this was a kid's game.
They do have the kids play at home version. There
They
you go.
got the goat.
Look at that boy. He just looks so goofy.
They're leaving. They're leaving with the goat.
I think it's dinner
They
time.
got their
That
goat.
is incredible.
What an exciting day
That
here
is
at the
incredible.
Afghani Stadium.
It
Wow.
certainly was.
It's actually sponsored by Tampax,
Wow.
the Tampax Stadium in Afghanistan.
Wow, that's really something.
Huh.
Whew.
Is that on ESPN 14? Is that any idea? Like,
It wouldn't surprise me at all.
It's on ESPN The Ocho.
Yeah, wow. How
That's played,
about that?
that sport is played all over Asia.
In fact, I think that game is played all over Asia. That particular game, I think they just keep riding.
yeah.
They just grabbed the goat and left. They just took
The goat was originally from Mongolia. Yeah.
wow. Oh,
So
well.
are we sure it's a sport and not like some kind of a historical reenactment? You know, reenacting the famous goat sacrifice of
Yeah, reenacting that day that the goat got free.
yeah.
Yeah, years ago. Yeah,
Mhm.
that day. Ooh.
How many times did they try to play the sport with a live goat before they just said, you know what, fuck it, we'll just play with it dead?
Yeah.
It's got to be headless.
Mhm.
Can't play bukkake with a goat with a head on it.
That goat had a head.
It
So
did.
maybe this was just like an exhibition game.
Maybe it was like a
Oh.
street game, like
It's
stickball or something.
Like the minor leagues. It's like the AAA baseball, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Do you know tomorrow's National Pickle Day?
Is it?
Hmm.
You're not just gherking us around.
No,
Yeah.
not at all. It's also a National Spicy Guacamole Day. I like how I stopped that conversation dead in its tracks. Right?
That's some spicy guacamole.
Yeah.
Anybody here like guacamole?
No,
Yeah,
I can't stand it.
I'm a
I
fan.
hate it.
I love
I
it.
hate it.
I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I can't stand the texture.
Yeah, I don't like it. I feel like it's not done. Like it's
Yeah.
like it's
Undercooked.
a step on the way to making something else, and this
Mhm.
hasn't been finished. And what this is, I don't know. But I'm clearly in the minority. You know who really
Also
likes
National Marie Day.
guacamole? Is
Yes.
yeah,
Alex.
yeah.
Alex Ahente.
Alex Ahente. Yes. Well, we got to pay a few bills. So that won't take long.
Who the hell is Bill?
The courteous kid.
Let's face it, up to now, home waving's been too tiring. There's too many curlers, too much work. Stop. Now Richard Hudnut introduces the first new home permanent in years. It's New Quick, with the first crystal pure wave lotion to give you fashion's newest natural look with half the waving work. New Quick takes half the winding time, half the curlers, and gives you a complete full-bodied wave that's never frizzy or unnatural like this old-fashioned wave. New Quick gives you an entirely new look that's perfect for the latest natural style. And look, you must throw out leftover cloudy lotions. Just one wave in a bottle. But Quick's new Crystal Pure Lotion can be recapped, giving you 2 waves in a bottle. Remember, only Richard Hudnut's New Quick gives you that beautiful natural look with half the work. Better get it quick.
Don't beat your children, sue them, and take them for all they're worth. You sick and tired of having your children suck you dry of all your time, energy, and money? Punishing your child just not work? Well, not anymore. You brought them into this world, and we think that means you should be entitled to fast cash now. No one paid you to change dirty diapers or take care of an infant, but they sure as hell should have. Due to a clerical error and more than a handful of legal loopholes, we found out that not suing your child is just plain bad parenting. Kids are the worst, and we think that means they should have to pay for it.
But Jim, my son doesn't have any money. What's suing my child's gonna do anything for me?
Well, take a listen to these testimonials and I'll tell you why.
Jim Hublaski helped me sue my 14-year-old son. He got me a guitar, an old hoodie, and an Insane Clown Posse CD.
Jim sued my daughter and got me 3 weeks of her allowance. That's almost $45.
Jim Hublaski lost the lawsuit against my son, but for an extra $20 he planted crack cocaine in his school locker, and now thanks to our local juvenile detention center, I won't have to see him for the next 9 months.
My name's Jim Haplasky, and call now. I'll sue their childhood right out from under them. Your children mean nothing to me.
That's Jim Hablasky's Sue Your Kid Law Firm. That's 1-800-SUE-KIDS. 1-800-783-5437.
Oh, yeah.
Your kids mean nothing to me. That's a great slogan.
Yeah. Yeah.
But getting 2 waves in 1 bottle?
Yeah, right? Bye-bye. Barry looks a little frozen, but that's okay. We can get him back in because right now we've got something very special.
Oh, good.
Yeah. No. Yeah, really.
I don't know if it's good, but
no, this is really good. This is enjoyable. Yeah. This is Kyle and Morty. This shows you what they can do.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know if you knew this, but Kyle and Morty have done improv. And we're going to see it.
Masterclass, truly,
yeah.
From what I understand.
Okay, we're going to do a little improv here.
Little improv,
right? Hey!
Loosen
All right.
it up.
All right. Okay. Woo! Till we get a word. To inspire our... Just a word.
Any word.
Any word. A word.
Like lemon or chair.
Some kind of a word. Hello?
An action word.
Or not. Or not an action. Okay, let's just go.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. Hey.
Hey, how's your day going?
Yeah, wow. You are the worst babysitter ever.
I know, I'm just terrible at watching
Wait a
kids.
minute. That's my phone. Hello? And scene.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, improv.
Okay. Can we get another word to inspire?
How about babysitter?
Babysitter? Okay.
Yeah, let's do a babysitter one.
You're the world's worst babysitter.
Yeah.
Wait, my phone's ringing.
Hang on a second.
Hold on. Hello? And see.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Okay, now we're going to do what we always do is our 48-hour non-stop duo extravaganza.
All right,
Here
yeah.
we go. We're not going to
Loosen
stop.
it up.
Give us a word. Any word?
I heard bow tie.
Bow tie.
All right.
Here we go.
Excuse me, you sell bow ties.
You're the world's worst bow tie salesman.
I know, I've been
Wait, let
trying.
me get my phone. Hello? only 47 and a half hours to go.
You want to do line games?
Island Morty.
You want to do line games? And then they get thrown out of there.
Yeah. They
Looks
are
like
versatile.
I'm having technical difficulties.
What? What is that?
Be right. Can you see me?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't see me. Okay, that's fine. As long as you can see me.
We see you perfectly well. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't. Yeah.
The guy mopping the floor. Didn't I see him on several game shows?
Yeah, you did. You did. Yeah, he happens to be a person at Doghouse Theater. Yes.
Ah.
He was on the suitcase one, right? Where it's like you got to pick your briefcase.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, that was quite a moment. Yeah, let's try that again. Where's that guy with the broom?
The guy with the broom. What we
Howie
need is
Mandel.
this guy. We need this guy.
Oh.
Yeah, he's gone. He's gone. He's gone.
Que lastima.
Que lastima.
What a shame.
What
Very
a
good.
But isn't it a pity?
Did you learn? Did you learn any Spanish while you were down there, or did you already know it, Alex?
Oh, I speak fluent foreign language. I just speak English louder.
Oh.
Where is the train station? Where is the train station?
El Station, El Traino.
Cuando es chuchu?
Steve, do you have any idea what he's saying?
Well, yeah. Cuando means when. So when is the
Donde
train?
es-
Cuando es chuchu?
El choo-choo.
I thought Quando was how. Maybe it is.
Yeah.
Maybe it's both.
Donde, I thought is where.
Donde is where.
And welcome back to
Yeah!
4 White Americans Teaching You Spanish.
Don't forget to yell.
Yeah.
Get your
Fuchi
kids
capista.
signed up for our ESOL classes. They're going to run in every spring.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I was impressed by those two incredible puppets.
Their commitment to the scene.
They did commit, and Kyle's object work, creating like a realistic phone every time. I could see the phone.
Yeah.
Which is really something.
Yeah, I like the way he ended the scene. That was the best part of the scene.
And scene.
Yes.
Well, that's a really old improv skill, right? Like
Oh yeah, well, you know,
call scene.
He's older than he looks. He's older than he looks, and so are his jokes. But I was even more impressed with Richard Hudnut's
Quick.
Quick, yeah. But
Later
I mean,
became a chocolatey beverage for kids.
yeah. I mean, if you forgot,
Let's face it, up to now, home waving's been too tiring.
yeah. So it's not tiring anymore.
I don't wave at home.
You don't wave at home?
Yeah.
No, it's
That guy that was mopping the floor, I mean, you could almost smell the bleach.
Could you?
Yeah. He
Yeah.
was good. He had a very even stroke.
Yeah. He actually had a bucket and a mop.
Yeah, he knew to go forward to back, not side to side.
Yeah. Well, you see,
And he bent over because you can't mop what you can't see.
yeah. It's the only way to get anybody at Doghouse Theater to mop the floor is to tell them, hey, we're doing a bit. Grab a mop and a bucket. Okay, you'll be in the video. Okay, really, do it. Yeah. No, do it again. No, do it over there now. Do it over there.
Turn the camera on. You get in the hang of getting to mount a satellite dish in a hurricane.
Yeah. So, speaking about a satellite dish and a hurricane, we have our own hurricane force wind coming up.
What's on the menu tonight?
What's on the menu? Stuff I've never heard of before, which is kind of cool. So let's see if we can.
Let's get our guesses in. What do you think his score is going to be?
Well, I have no idea. I haven't seen it. I never watch them.
Me neither. That's what I'm saying.
It's
1635. I'm saying 16.
You don't even know what it is.
I know. I'm channeling my inner Mr. Lee.
1635. How about you, Steve? What are you guessing?
I'm gonna guess 1730.
I'm writing this down. 1635 for I am for Alex. 1730. Steve, what do you got? Barry?
1785.
1785 for Barry.
$1, Bob.
I'm gonna go at 1810. 1812 for the overture. Okay.
All right.
There we go. Let's see. Here we go.
Is it too late to change my mind?
No, that's not too late.
1786.
1786.
Yeah.
Ooh, someone's played this. All right.
This happened at my last Buzkashi tournament, when I found out it was fixed.
Yeah. Everything was fixed except the goat. That stayed unfixed. Here we go.
Tiny on Pops. I'm Mr. Lee. Welcome to the show. All scoring is done on the PTT, which is the packaging, texture, and taste, and all scoring is done on the 1 to 2,000 scale. 2,000 being the highest. Nobody gets 2,000. I first like to thank the team at Chasing Dreams Farms for sending these to the Mr. Lee Show to do.
What just happened? What just happened? What the hell?
Is this
Hello,
Chasing Dreams?
Mr. Lee? What happened, Mr. Lee? Where's Mr. Lee's show?
It's a Mr. Lee.
Oh, what happened? Why would that suddenly do that?
There we go.
It's gone.
Signature
It's over.
expired.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I'm gonna try to get it back somehow for some reason. Wow.
Yes, kids, you could have a show on TV.
And Candy Cream.
That is so weird. Okay, I don't know how to do this now. Because it's on Instagram, and there's no way to get it from Instagram. Yeah. Okay.
Instagram?
Yeah.
Well, it's not.
Some of
YouTube?
his stuff is on Instagram. Some of it is not. So yeah, the stuff that's on Instagram
I do a
is a real
screen
problem.
capture. Here is a little tech pro tip. I do a screen capture on my phone.
Oh, do you?
And then it saves it in my photos as a video.
Oh, okay. So what I'll do is I will
guessed for nothing.
I will put up a different one.
Scores stay the same.
Which no, I'll put up a different, but the scores stay the same.
Oh, wait a minute. I feel like I'm being hoodwinked.
Okay, here we go.
What's up, everybody? I'm back.
I always have an extra Mr. Lee hanging around, by the way.
What's up, everybody? I'm back. Welcome to the show. Today we're doing Drake's Devil Dogs. Now, I don't know who sent me this, or somebody said I wanted to see Devil Dogs, so we're doing the Devil Dogs. A little housekeeping issues we have to resolve real quick. I got a few DMs, people saying that the last couple of videos I was talking really fast. So this show, we're gonna slow down the pace. We're gonna talk slower. Because I read somewhere also that the slower you talk, the more trustworthy you seem. So today, I'm gonna be trustworthy. I'm gonna talk slow. So, the Devil Dogs were started in 1896 in Harlem. Yes, Harlem. That's where they came from. That's where they were started. Devil Dogs. I've never had a Devil Dog. I love the packaging, which brings me to our number 1 point. All scoring is done on the PTT, which is the packaging, texture, and taste. And all scoring is done on the 1 to 2,000 scale, 2,000 being the highest, and nobody gets a 2,000. The Devil Dogs. They've got it's a devil dog, but they've got a mascot. This mascot's name is Webster, in case anybody was wondering. I love the colors. I love the packaging. They go with 3 main colors. They go with the blue. They go with like an orange and a white. And then, of course, the devil dog is in its colored natural state. I'm very curious to see if the devil dog is as big as what it is on the package. Most times they put a bigger picture on the package so you get a very clear image of what it looks like. We'll find out. They went with the rectangle box. I'm cool with the rectangle box. Of course, the rectangle box is 4 straight lines and 4 right angles, as opposed to a box, which is a rectangular prism. So there's that, in case you were wondering. And here we go. So the box is an excellent, this is a drop top box. First drop top box we ever had on the show. I love the drop top box. For those of you who are not aware of what I'm saying about a drop top box, it is actually when you take the box and you open it up, this is the best glue we've ever had. Look at this. I can't even get into this box. And I'm talking fast now because the glue gets me excited. I don't want to talk fast. I want to talk slow. Very good glue. Very impressed. I don't even know if I'm gonna, okay, so the glue is so good on this that I'm ripping the box. What is the drop top box, you ask? Well, the term drop top is when you actually get rid of something. You drop it, it's gone. So if you drop the top, you get rid of the top. That's what I'm here for. And if that's not what it means, let me know. But I'm pretty sure that's what it means. So the drop top box, great glue, is when you get rid of the top. And look at that. Now you have an at-home retail display. You put this on the counter and it sits there and you can tell how many you have. You can do FIFO, first in, first out, LIFO, last in, last out, and you can arrange them. Whenever I put my devil dogs or any other product in a drop top box in a retail package, I always like to have my labels facing the same way. I just like it that way. This thing right here, let's see the size. I think they did it. I think it's the same size. Very, very impressive. They didn't even have to put actual size. It just is. So inside we've got how many packets? We've got eight dogs, 8 devil dogs, and I'm excited. There's 130 calories per dog. So this piece right here is 130 calories. Was 130? I'm sorry, 180 calories. And I'm all about it. This is it's about a 1.5 mil bag, which is, it's all you need. So with this, we're gonna break it open. Very strong, very good packaging, Drake's people. Very impressed by the glue and the packaging. Let's see this thing here. Ding dong-esque. Ding dong-esque. Kind of looks and smells like the black ding dong. I'm referring to an earlier review, if anybody's wondering. It's another review I did at another time. If you want it, go check it out. Don't take this too serious. All right, so smells nice. Got to do the stretch test. Oh, no cuts, no butts, no chicken butts. So I don't know about that. It didn't really stress. It was more like a break. Let's try to get another one. No stress, but a good break. Very light and airy. It's already gone. Almost like cotton candy. You know how you put cotton candy in your mouth and you eat it and then it's gone, and all that's left is like the sugar remnants in your teeth. Very light and airy. Not a big cream, not a lot of cream, not a lot of inside. It's almost like a chocolate pound cake with like some icy frosting. That's okay. I was hoping it's gonna be more creamier, maybe not as like foamy, not as like cakey. I don't know. Packaging great, great glue. I'm going 1550. It's okay, 1550. I would still tell you to check it out. That's a show. Enjoy. Please subscribe. Have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.
What happened?
50. Barry's like, what happened?
I wasn't even paying attention. What was his score?
1550.
1550.
See, that was. If
Alex,
I had known
Alex
he was
comes
gonna be-
closest.
If I had known Devil Dogs, I would have guessed low. So
Really?
I remembered him not liking those.
Yeah.
Now I have to. Do I have to follow him on Instagram to find that other one?
No, we'll figure it out. We'll
All
figure it out. It's Instagram. You never know what you're gonna get. It was working today, but of course, that was when I needed it.
I
Alex,
find that a lot more interesting when his sister is on it.
yeah, well, everybody would. Yeah.
I knew I should have stuck with 1785.
You ruined it.
Totally.
Alex did win. You were the closest.
What did I win?
What did you win?
Devil Dog.
Oh my God, you won. Here's what you won is we will never do this again.
Oh,
come on, man.
So what do I have to win to get it back?
I don't know. What you tell me?
Well, let's see the other video, the other one, and
I would love to do that for you.
Yeah,
It's going to take me 3.5 hours to get
Next week.
Instagram to do what everything else does.
We're not doing anything the rest of the afternoon.
Yeah, we'll wait.
That is so obvious.
I freed up my schedule.
Feed up my schedule by looking at it. Yes. I've got to go. You've got to go. We all got to go. What you got coming up?
I've got class rehearsal, and then I've got a performance.
Okay.
All weekend.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're going to be doing the improvised stand up this weekend, right?
Yep. And then
Wow.
followed up with the Saturday improvised show.
You're going to do that? We get to
Yeah.
do more film noir?
Yeah, man. That was
Okay.
awesome. It was fun. It was this weekend. We had really good shows.
Oh man, it was the funniest stuff I've ever fucking seen. Yeah.
If you're in Boynton Beach, just go south.
Yeah. If you're,
Right
if you're
at Atlantic.
anywhere, just go south. Yeah. How about you, Barry?
Yeah, a couple of open mics, I think, and my daughter's going to be in town on
Which one?
Saturday. She lives right there.
Amina?
Amina, yeah, Amina.
Mhm.
Maybe I'll see if she wants to be dragged into this thing next week.
I like her.
Yeah, she's awesome.
She is.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice
I'm
to
glad
meet her.
I got to meet her. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, yeah.
How about you, Steve?
I'm making a porn video next week
With your hog?
with my hog, and I'll be using my stage name, Miles.
Miles?
Miles Long.
Miles Long.
Miles Schlong, actually. Yeah. Yeah. That should be cute. That
Yeah,
should
it
be.
should.
Yeah. Okay.
On that
Me,
note,
same as always. See you
Auf
guys,
Wiedersehen,
right?
baby.
What's that?
Auf Wiedersehen, baby.
Oh, that's what I thought you said. I was hoping you said that. 'cause that's
Hasta la
what you're-
pasta.
Hasta la pasta. You know what? Before we go, I lied. Yeah, we're
He's
gonna
back.
see that again. Yeah, there it is. There it is.
Buenos noches.
Buenos noches.